So let's take a closer look at this traffic loop. I met with both Horry County and Myrtle Beach officials today to find out. Let's start with 29th Avenue North. Now, this will be one way and there are no cross streets from 17 bypass down to Ocean Boulevard. Once you're on 29th, you'll turn onto Ocean Boulevard. It is southbound only, one way until where it ends at the front gate of Market Common. Traffic is then forced to turn right onto Kings Highway. Now, if you're coming from Surfside Beach, you will not be allowed to continue all the way down Kings Highway. You will be forced to U-turn and turn back toward Surfside Beach. So Kings Highway is not an access point from Surfside Beach. Traffic in the loop will be forced to turn to the left onto Harrelson Boulevard, which of course it goes by the airport, and there are separate directions for the airport. We have those on WPDE.com. Now, there are no exits off of the loop on Harrelson Boulevard, even as it turns right onto George Bishop Parkway. It then goes under Highway 501 and it turns left onto Waccamaw Boulevard. For a reference point, now this is by the Bob Evans restaurant and Waccamaw bowling lanes. It's also the entrance to River Oaks. No traffic is allowed in or out of River Oaks right here along Highway 501. Traffic on the loop will then head up Waccamaw Boulevard. It'll turn right, turn left at the light at Dick Scobie Road, and to give you a reference point, that's near Southland Nursery. It will then merge onto the exit ramp for Highway 31. Now, here traffic will also be allowed out of the loop. You can either continue on Highway 501, or you can turn to the left onto 31 to head south on there, or the loop continues north on 31. And it goes all the way down 31 Carolina Bays Parkway until it gets to Grissom Parkway, where the loop will then turn to the right, although traffic will be allowed to continue on 31 north if you want to exit the loop at that point. The loop then turns around Grissom Parkway, turns to the right onto 17 bypass, goes all the way down back to 29th Avenue North. Now, a couple of things to remember about this traffic loop. If you are on Highway 501 and you are heading south, once you get to bypass 17, you are forced to go to the left or to the right. There will be a blockade here. Highway 501 southbound is closed. No one will be allowed on that. Now, if you live in this area, you can, if you need to get out of Myrtle Beach, you can take 501 north, and they will allow you to go that way. As you're trying to travel around this area and get out of this loop or not be in the loop, you can use Highway 17 bypass, and officials are encouraging you to enter 17 bypass and use that. It will be open all lanes in both directions. But the biggest pieces of advice they have: plan ahead, but stay home if you can during that 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. hours those 3 days. But if you do go out, again, plan ahead. Use back streets as much as you can to get around the traffic.